Las Vegas, Joe Biden, 2021, 555. What do all of these have in common? Hey guys, it's Jeff with Fluent American again. And as you saw in those first words, we're talking about stress. And specifically when you have groups of letters or numbers or names of places and things. Now the common pattern, if you listen to that section again, is that the stress is going to fall on the last letter or the last number or the last word. And we're going to talk about why that is. Now, if you're not familiar about stress, you definitely need to check out some of our videos that discuss it in even more detail. But the basics, stress. English is a stress-timed language. That means that the emphasis is going to be very clear and important in sentences. Other languages are syllable timed. Every single part of a word receives the same amount of emphasis or is held for the same amount of time. English does not work like that. If a word is stressed in English, it's held longer, and also it has a slightly higher pitch. You can hear that higher pitch, higher pitch. You can hear when I say pitch there, it has a higher pitch. Now this is going to be especially important, again, when we talk about places, names, numbers, and things like that. To give you an example, let's start off by looking at some places. How would you say this? San Diego. San Diego. Notice the stress is really on that E in ego. Diego. San Diego. You do not want to say San Diego. San Diego. That's wrong. The stress is on San. You want the stress to go onto the last part. San Diego. Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Again, stressing Vegas, not Las. It's not Las Vegas. It's Las Vegas. This next one gets confusing all the time for my students. New York. New York. It's not New York. It's New York. Stressing York. United Kingdom. United Kingdom. So this is also going to apply to the names of countries. If it's multiple words, typically you stress the last one. United Kingdom. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. How about for names? How would you say this? George Washington. George Washington. Stress, Washington. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Stressing, Biden. Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa. Stressing Teresa. So you can see this also applies to names with titles like Mr., Miss, or Sir, and things like that. These things are also going to apply for abbreviations or acronyms where you just have letters. Now we talk in more detail about how to link these letters more naturally. For instance, in this first one here, LA, LA. You don't want to say LA. That sounds a little bit off. So it's going to be LA, stressing A. And if you're not entirely sure what's going on there, again, there's some linking involved. You definitely want to check out this video because it goes into much more details on linking sounds together, like linking vowels. How about here? How would you say this? UK, UK, stressing K. Our next one has 3 letters, so which one gets stressed? Again, the A, USA, USA. And again, it's not USA, it's USA, again, because of linking. UAE, UAE. Lots of linking here too, by the way. Hear that? UAE, UAE. So if you're saying UAE, it's a little bit disjointed, a little hard to say, right? But make sure you're stressing that E especially. UAE. Okay. Okay. The most common stress, again, is going to be on that last letter, the K. By the way, guys, if you want to make sure you're pronouncing these and other words and sounds in American English correctly, you can get feedback from me every single day in our pronunciation group. Visit us at patreon.com/fluentamerican for more details. Everything we just mentioned also is going to apply to numbers in many different situations. So for instance, here, 39, 39. So again, stress is not usually on 30, it's more on 9. It's not 39, it's 39. 1011, 1011. Again, stressing 11, it's your last unit. 2021, 2021, like the year. You want to stress the 1. 21, 2021, that's your heaviest stress. And of course, this also works for phone numbers in case you ever need to share those. So again, here, 555-777-5454. So notice that with phone numbers, you split them into groups. Usually it's 334. Or if you have like an area code or a country code, that'll go first. Notice though, for every group, it's the last number that gets stressed. So for instance, 555, last 5 is strongest. 777, again stressing the last 7. 5454, stressing that last 4. Sometimes numbers can be difficult, especially with regards to describing money. How good are you at it? Take a look at this video on the left.